Hello out there. As you can see, I've not been awake for very long. Um, I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a rant here for a bit because for some reason last night I came up with what oddly makes perfect sense to me as an analogy for sexuality. I don't know why this makes sense to me, and yet it does. Um, well, when I was laying down last night, I was thinking that for some reason I can explain pretty much every kind of sexuality that there is by using doors. Stay with me on this. So, the most common types of doors, of course, are the ones that open in either one direction. It doesn't matter which direction that they open in, but the most common ones are the ones that just open one way or another. They can open one way or a different way. It doesn't matter. They both work. Now, bisexuals are like those doors that go to kitchens in restaurants from the main lobby, where people can go in or out different ways. They can open in more than one direction. Now, here's where it starts to get a little tricky because I struggled to figure out how to explain pansexuality properly under this analogy. And the best thing that I could come up with is those little revolving doors that you see at like hotels and some hospitals and whatnot. Because you see, while they appear to only go around in one direction, they don't ever really close per se. And they're open for a lot of people. And really about the only way that you can close a revolving door is to break it. Much like, well, pretty much the way you could only close the way to a pansexual's heart is by breaking it. Now, the last one, I really struggled how to adequately explain this in my door analogy. And because I didn't want to exclude asexuals by any means. Here's the best description I can come up with that stays within my analogy. Asexuals are not concerned with the function of the door. They're not concerned with whether or not the door is open or closed, whether it can be open or closed. They just look at the door and they're like, that's a very well built door. Whoever built that door did a good job. Yeah. Maybe they may not want to, open any doors, but they do like the look of the doors. And I can actually maybe extend this a little bit further into the difference between like monogamous and polyamorous relationships or into, sexual promiscuity, for lack of a better phrase. Some people only ever want to find the one door to open. Some people just want to look for the one door that will open them, that will take them into the future, the perfect door for them. Some people want to open more than one door, and that's fine. That's good. If they want to open more than one doors until they find that one, that is all well and good. Some people want to have multiple doors around them that they can open with, within, sight of the other doors. That's acceptable too. I think I've stretched this metaphor a little bit long though. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. So thank you for listening. Until next time, keep it casual, y'all.